Hi, this is Jay with Explore Colombia. Today, we're close to Bogota, Colombia, and we're going to be taking a closer look at a pictogram hidden inside this rock shelter. Now, this site is not easy to access, but its inaccessibility has conserved it over time. As we move along the wall inside here, we're going to come across a pictogram. Now, I'm not going to touch this. I'm not even going to get close enough to breathe on this. This is ancient rock art. As you can see, this is very, very old. This is a mixture of red ochre and black carbon. Now, if I can get my magnifying glass in here, we can have a closer look at this. We can see at the front, it has an elongated snout, which leads back to a bulbous body, tapering off to a tail. And as you can see, it's faded away over the millennia. This rock shelter is located at an altitude of 2,800 meters. These mountains would have sat as islands in the ancient glacial Lake Humboldt, which started to disappear round about 12,400 years ago with the onset of the Younger Dryas period. Now, this has only ever been seen by two archaeologists, and both of them have identified it as some kind of abstract megafauna. Now you can see it is abstract, but you can clearly see it's got legs at the back, legs at the front, a bulbous front part, an elongated snout at the front, which is why this has been identified as a mastodon. Which would date this rock art back to the end of the late Pleistocene period, coming into the Younger Dryas and coming into the Holocene period, which dates it at least 12,000 years old, which ties in well with the nearby sites in El Abra, Zipaquirá. In Zipaquirá, which is just a stone's throw away from here, rock shelters and human habitation and rock art has been dated back to 14,000 years. In nearby Tocancipá, butchered mastodon remains have been found that also date back 14,000 years. And further afield in Colombia, in La Lindosa in Guaviare, rock art showing megafauna is believed to date back possibly 20,000 years. This site could give answers to many lingering questions regarding the people that lived here all those thousands of years ago. Hunter-gatherers would have survived by tracking deer and megafauna across the Paramos, and by fishing along the shoreline of the lakes, and by collecting fruit and leaves from the forest. With the arrival of the Herrera people around 7,000 years ago, and later the Muisca people, agriculture became the norm, and people started to live in settled societies and formed larger groups. Now, this site has been seen by two international archaeologists, and investigations are ongoing. And as we know, even with the most famous sites like Göbekli Tepe, it can take decades to get international recognition. We put the pictogram through D-Stretch, an archaeological app that helps bring out the natural contours and natural colors and can reveal faded details. Well, that's me done for the day. I'm going to head back down the mountain now and see about getting back to Bogota. What kind of animal do you think the pictogram shows? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you next time.